So yeah, as you can see, we have, oh, here we go. It is battle time here on Barnacle and Dime Splat Zones.
Got fist bumps going out. We've got a little bit of last second chatter. And we are moving on to our first game for winner's final.
Ooh, the crowd goes crazy.
There's that tent.
Oh, yep, called it. The tent umbrella's gonna be there.
Yeah, we've got Hitzel on that splash. We've got, some meta weapons. We've got that splash. We've got that T-Tech. Of course, the ballpoint. So, mostly a pretty meta comp on the side of Common Senseless, plus Keen on that Brella.
Right, and on the side of Sonder, I'm excited to see the new Splatana there that dropped to this map, but we already have someone down on the side of Common Senseless. 2 down as Sonder pushes in, gains control of the zone, and begins to take over Common Senseless' side of the map.
Yeah, 20 seconds in, that's not uncommon for
Barnacle.
for Barnacle.
But Hitzel has their crab ready to go, and even though they're marked, hopefully they're able to pop that crab before they go down and put their team in a better position to get back in.
Yeah, I imagine Hitzel's looking for a good place to use crab. Maybe that's here, maybe that's on the other plat. Here we go. They're going to try to start retaking zone, get picks.
3 specials together.
Yeah, that is how you want to play Splatoon. You want to use those specials together. They're not able to. Oh, there we go. Able to get the zone. We do have an Inkstorm coming out, but that is not going to be enough to totally take the zone. Right, really needed some other people from Sonder painting up on there.
100%, because here Common Sense is able to capture. Oh, but the missiles in zone might just do it for Sonder.
Oh.
Oh, but Common Sense was mad. Oh, nope. As soon as I went to say it, Sonder gains control of the zone and pushes up once again.
Yeah, you can see they're pushing up. Henlo's spamming those charge strikes from that Viper Deco.
And we also have a Fizzy spam from Greg here. And let's see, I have a feeling Common Sense is going to build up their specials once again. And there it goes. Trying to neutralize the zone with that tri-strike. However, this time Sonder has members in the zone to paint over it.
Yeah, they are at least able to push up and force Sonder to back up a little bit, even though they're not able to take zone yet. And Sonder does have control of zone. That Nautilus doing a really good job.
Oh my gosh.
But unfortunately, is the only one alive, forced to back away, wait for teammates to get back in. Do not want to take that 1v4.
Most definitely not, but at least the teammates are there, ready to go quickly and in a hurry thanks to that Tacticooler.
Got Powers Inkjet coming out, really forcing Sonder back into their spawn area.
Keeping them at bay and trying. Oh, Common Senses manages to continue to have control of the zone. And as soon as I say it, they neutralize and the missiles come out on the side of Sonder. But Common Senses refuses to let go. Sonder's coming in, trying to gain control of the zone once again. But it's really going to come down to with this battle over here on the right side, if there's any picks that come out of it.
There's going to be a lot of skirmishing. Common Senses is really looking to hold on to this for as long as they can to see if they can. Oh, they have 2 down. We have players going down on both sides. Sonder really needs to cap this zone right now if they want to keep lead, but they're not able to.
Oh my gosh, if Common Senseless is able to hold the zone for just 10 more seconds, that's GG.
Oh, Sonder does push up, fortunately for them. They have missiles at the ready. There's just, this map is so small.
It's an absolute ink bath here. As soon as someone gains control, the other team Uno reverse it each and every time. And here comes Common Senseless, building up their specials. They're already at 2, and then as soon as they pop them, they're going to go for the zone again.
Yeah, man, they're just there. They've got all 4. They're starting to use them. Hitzel takes a little bit of damage. Probably going to go down. Oh, yeah, cancels the crab. Not able to get out in time. Just took too much chip damage there.
And now 2 down on the side of Common Sense. It looks like Sonder's going to grab the lead back here. Oh my goodness, 3 down.
This is really scary territory for Common Senseless because they really do not have any time left to go in, and that game is going to Sonder.
Game 1 goes to Sonder.
Yeah, really frightening because those units tick down for splat zones faster than a second.
Yeah, that it does, because it's I believe it's a half second for each tick. So if you have a 20 count, you have 10 seconds, and that's something you got to account for. And here, Common Senseless just didn't have the time to get back in. They went down too close to the end, like the last 20 seconds of a turf war.
Yeah, Sonder does a really good job of not panicking, at least not from what we can tell watching.
Right. There didn't seem to be a moment of panic. Well, also, both teams are pretty good at not panicking up until the end where Common Sense was like, we got to go now.
Yeah, at that point, it's really like, well, we're probably not going to get it, but, we have to at least try.
That missile pick off on Hitzel with the crab, oh my, I've been there too many times. I love to see it. Because honestly, canceling that crab is a huge advantage for them.
Yeah, that was really important for Sonder.
Here we go. They're getting ready to choose the next maps and modes. It seems like a team has chosen Rainmaker. while they're
Interesting.
love to see it. Now we're seeing the counter pick of what map.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what map is going to come out on this side. It's like teams are thinking it over. They're not going to, immediately come into a strategy until they know exactly what map this is going to be on for this mode.
Right, and here, since loser chooses the map, we have Common Senseless discussing it, trying to decide what they're going to do with a Rainmaker.
Yeah, they've got a lot to think about, figure out, what kind of map is going to work best for their play style, or perhaps what kind of map is going to, hinder Sonder the most.
Yeah, and it's a good advantage to have, like, to be in the position where you could choose the map, because I'd argue that choosing the map feels a bit more, it feels better than choosing just the mode, because you can be great at a mode, but then there's that one map that fills you with rage and hatred. Like, in this case, Scourge Gorge, Rainmaker Scourge Gorge. You love it or you hate it.
Interesting.
How do you feel about it?
Oh, man. Okay, so in the words of one of my teammates, oh, man, I love Scorch Gorge when I win.
Yes.
And otherwise, I hate Scorch Gorge when I lose. It's so aggressive. So, we just, Common Senseless does not just sit back. They don't necessarily play defensively. They're really, they're pushing up and taking space when they can. And that is key to winning Scorch Gorge. As soon as you get that checkpoint to take space over into enemy spawn territory, because there's not a whole lot of space to go from there.
All it takes is one or two people going over that grate, and there you go. Now you have a full infestation of the enemy team all up in your spawn.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if Sonder responds to this in any way, if they're going to change up strategy a little bit. But they have a lot of experience. I can see them not being too worried.
Yeah, because Sonder's probably played every map, every mode, however many times.
Yeah, I know they practice pretty consistently. They've had a lot of coaching. They've really been growing over the past year in particular.
Yeah, that they have. I'm out of words that rhyme with Sonder for another pun.
I can tell you've been trying.
I have. Y'all can't see. I have this look on my face. I'm like, what else rhymes with Sonder? I'll get there. We'll get there later.
Yonder.
Yeah, over yonder. Here comes Sonder. Good one. Sonder, ponder.
Over yonder.
See if they can launder this. Hopefully not launder, but.
All right, we are moving on to our second game of this best of 7. So far, we are 1-0 in Sonder's favor.
Here we go. Oh, I see a tri-slosher and a machine. Ooh.
Oh, very aggressive on Sonder's side.
Let's see if they're able to make use of it, or if Common Senseless is able to punish them for their aggressivity.
Yeah, they chose to forego not having a crab here. Usually I see a lot of teams really like having a crab in certain areas to push on here, but I love to see Viper Deco and Tri-Slash Nuvo. I know you love Tri-Slash Nuvo.
Love it. Especially on this map, because you can camp a lot of ledges and punish a lot of people not expecting it. But by now, both these teams are probably expecting it. So let's see how. Oh, we got a trade over there as the Tacticooler comes out from the side of Sonder. 3 down on the side of Sonder. Common Senseless is coming in and meeting business with that crab, and they get yet another pick. Here comes Common Senseless with the first push.
Yeah, Keen's already got that. That Brella is key right in that spot, able to block some shots, and Common Senseless gets that first checkpoint without too much difficulty.
Power powers through getting that checkpoint, and they're able to get another person off with the pop of the Rainmaker. But without the numbers, they're going to have a hard time grabbing it here and moving it on. It looks like they're going to have to give Sonder some space.
Sometimes you do, just have to back off a little bit. But Hitzel does have a crab, and that's going to be key, even if the Rainmaker gets reset, just to buy a little bit of time for the rest of the team. But one person does go down. Keen goes down, unfortunately, on the side of Sonder, and that's going to be, or it's on the side of Common Senseless, and that's going to be key for Sonder being able to push up here.
That it is. Here we have Greg getting a good pick off in the left pit before trying to pick up the Rainmaker. Oh, Booyah Bomb. This is going to get them the in that they need. There it goes.
Throwing it forward, giving their teammate a little bit of space to swim up that really crucial ramp.
And here we go. Sonder manages gets the first checkpoint. If they're able to grab the Rainmaker here, which I believe they are, they get the lead.
They do, but that is not a safe lead on this map mode.
Not at all. But here comes Common Senseless getting ready to push them back yet again.
Keen's deploying that Trizuka, but
Called
there we go. We got that Tri-Slash action.
There's always a Tri-Slosher under a ledge. 3 are down on the side of Common Senseless. Oh!
What a Zuka. What a Zuka.
The Uno reverse here. Nope, Sonder still manages to make a mad dash forward to get more points, and they're not able to take them out until now.
Yeah, but we still have people, we've got a lot of people going down, but there's still some people from Sonder over there. So, this push is not dead.
Nowhere near as they're able to take down this tent. Then they are 3 down on the side of Common Senseless. We have people spawning back in, but Sonder refuses to let go of the pressure. Are they going to be able to?
No!
Oh! There's always a suction bomb. However, Common Senseless only has their tent up, and Birch manages to pick them off. I'm expecting to start seeing some jumps here and a desperate tactical to keep them in the game. They're trying to end it here and now.
Oh, no, nobody's picking up the Rainmaker.
Oh.
Great.
They managed to keep the Rainmaker on that side, but it seems like Sonder is regaining control of their side of the map and pushing into mid.
I am so surprised that Common Senseless did not immediately pick that up and forcibly reset it.
Right, because you can never turn your back on the Rainmaker. Like here, they pop it and they're turning their back on it. Hopefully no one through Sonder manages to Sonder on in there.
Yeah, fortunately at least they do, they're able to hold on control to their ramp, so they're probably safe to let that reset on its own, but it'd be really scary as they, do converge in on Keen, and Sonder's got really good map control back.
Yeah, and their aggressive comp is working out for them very well as they're playing very, very aggressively, and they're knocking Common Senseless senseless.
They are. These fizzies coming out on the side of that Tri-Slash Nouveau really forcing Common Senseless to back up occasionally.
And yet another pick off of Common Senseless. Oh, it's a trade. But here we're going to see Special Start coming up as Henlo has Tenta Missiles, which is always everyone's favorite thing to dodge.
Yeah, they can be really, really good for forcing people to move and really taking space. It's going to be really, really, really hard for Common Senseless to, come back from this. But they do still have a minute, and Key does get a really crucial Zuka pick. Going to have to push up with that Brella, able to really put on the pressure.
Oh, and here comes Hitzel carrying the Rainmaker, getting ready to get more points, but with those fizzies coming in, they're going to have a hard time, especially when they're marked in Booyah and they lost the Rainmaker.
Oh, that squid roll, though, from Keen, just barely able to stay alive.
Holding on for dear life. Common Senseless is
still fighting for their life there.
Sonder manages to get a tacticaler if they're able to avoid Keen's tri-strikes, and they are. Keen goes down, but it's a trade. Power backs him up, ready to go.
You see Ink exchanging hands here. Crab pops out. There's only 15 seconds to go. Will Common Senseless be able to push it all the way to 11?
Well, since
it's not unheard of, but
they've already broke the checkpoint. So if they're able to, Power gets the crucial pick here.
This is important.
It's very important. They just need to keep an eye on the right side
missiles.
and dance with missiles. No! It seems like the machine managed to get the pick off there, and Sonder takes game 2.
Oh, those missiles, they are really, really rough when, they're easy to dodge when there's nothing else going on, but that is not how we do competitive Splatoon.
Very true. They just don't miss.
Even if they don't get that kill, they're able to, at least make you a little bit squishy for somebody else.
Right, they're able to displace you and put you exactly where you don't need to be, or worst case scenario, you back up while your teammate's coming in, and now both of you are out of position.
Yeah. Really, really rough, but a good try from Common Senseless. Sonder up yet another game, trying to get this closer to their best of 7.
And since they won another, they're able to pick the mode once again, and Common Senseless is going to have to use their common sense to pick a map off that.
I love that they're called Common Senseless.
I love it. It's such a play on words are kind of my thing.
Like, that's how I feel when playing Tetra, so I'm just like brain dead Tetra, just a zombie.
Every time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at these picks. Absolute mayhem and murder on the map.
Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. It is, this push here on Scorch Gorge, it is really, really, they get it so close all the way to 12. And you really, that's a choke point, but it's so close to the goal that, like, even just getting it that far, like, feels really, really good.
That it does. If it weren't for that suction bomb, they might have been able to KO there too.
Yeah, really, really crucial suction bomb.
Especially since the Rainmaker was on like the edge of its hitbox. Like it would have just barely whispered through.
Yeah, very, very close.
It looks like Sonder has chosen tower control. So we get ready for a map pick from Common Senseless.
Yep, moving on over to tower control. I wonder if we'll see some more missiles. I wonder if
Crack and
perhaps...
cheese.
Yeah, we might see some crack and cheese.
Oh,
We're moving on
dear.
to Inkblot. So this is yet another very aggressive, quick map. I can see that common senseless. They haven't taken a game yet, but they put on like really good pushes. They just haven't been able to get as many points as they would like off of them. You can tell they play very aggressively. I know I personally enjoy playing on TC Inkblot.
Yeah. I enjoy it because, again, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep the Tri-Slosher for the stacks there. Because as soon as you can get on the other side, you have a huge advantage. Or even if they bring in the newer Splatana, that would be pretty good as well. And, the options are limitless.
Yeah, there are some pretty good options you can do on TC Inkblot. Players are just about ready to head in. Looks like we've got players on Sonder talking things over a little bit some more before we head straight into our next game.
Oh boy, I'm very excited for this because here we are, Sonder's up 2 on a best of 7. So they're starting to run away with the lead here.
They are. It's really crucial to get those games when you can. At least, you don't have quite as much pressure sitting on you as maybe Common Senseless is feeling right now.
Right. And here we go into game 3. Sonder 2, Common Senseless 0, and a best of 7 for our winners final. We see some changes to the comp here.
Oh, yeah, we no longer have the Brella. Keen has switched to the Wiper. Hits is over on NZEP now. We got power on that bomb point. Of course, we do still see that Tri-Slosh on Sonder's side.
I'm totally not biased for that.
Yeah, and also still the Wiper Deco.
Yep, still here. Keen says is trying to gain room on the left side, but here comes Sonder pushing in. 3 going left, 1 right. It seems like they're gaining control of mid before they try pushing the tower, and they're getting the picks they need.
Oh, Keen gets a really good double there.
Oh, but it goes down to Birch, and there's a jump there as well.
Good skirmishing power. Yeah, Keen's very aggressive.
Very. He has a very keen eye to get in there.
Oh, you are one with words. Sonder has 2 specials ready, able to use them right now. Looks like they're going to start pushing in. They're taking space over in mid. They're able to start pushing up. You see, Henlo's already starting to push up on the plat.
And they are, and Birch has Tacticooler ready. It looks like both Tacticoolers are in the tower path, ready to juice up both teams.
Yeah, people have started doing that on purpose now, just to start grinding for a Tacticooler earlier.
Right, and it's very smart of them to do so, but that's only if they're and they're already past the first checkpoint here. Sonder pushes up to checkpoint 2, but Power is having none of it and gets a double. Triple! Ooh, baby, a triple. And here comes Common Senseless with the tower push, retaliating and moving it back to mid.
Yeah, they were able to get to 49, not able to beat that second checkpoint.
Sonder quickly regaining land. They're trying to get mid back, but Common Senseless is having none of it. They're getting pushed back by the missiles, refuse to go down. We have Birch Shark. I'm looking out for Birch sharking on their plat. That's going to, oh my gosh, Keen.
You gotta keep a keen eye on Keen.
Yeah, that I do. Oh my goodness. 3 went down on the side of Sonder, and Common Senseless is in here. If they're able to break this checkpoint and continue the push, they might be able to gain lead here. If Power can get a pick with this Inkjet. Oh no, maybe 2 shots left.
No,
misses
not able.
Oh, but Keen sacrifices themselves for Power.
Oh, unfortunately not able to take it any further. Hitzel's going to have to do their best to get out. They might be stuck there. Unfortunately goes down. So Common Sense is going to have to restart from here.
And Sonder's already using their special, so hopefully Common Senses could use it as an opportunity to build their own.
Got that Booyah Bomb coming out. That Tri-Slasher gets one pick, gets picked off by Power in return.
Here we go. Sonder continues to make more. There they go. Now they continue to make more points with 2 down on the side of Common Senseless.
Yeah, you see, there's a lot of going back and forth. Wiper's got those missiles right. You're just waiting. There they go.
Good old missile farming.
Just waiting for the opportune time to send them. Got those tri-strikes, help them, continue moving the tower.
Yeah,
really, Common Senseless. They're, doing their best.
That they are, but Sonder is shoving their way on in there, but they managed to get the tower back, but
they're not done yet. No! They've got the Booyah on the ready.
Booyah on deck in the hand. And that game goes to Sonder. Game 3 of Winners Finals. here we are. If Saunders win one more, that's it. Common Senseless is knocked out.
Yeah, Common Sense is going to have to
Well, not
really...
out, but
yeah,
yeah,
Common
down
Sense
to
is going to have to rethink things. You know, they're still picking, you know,
Ooh, the physical.
maps that I think work well for, you know, their play style.
Yeah, that they are, yeah.
You know, it hasn't worked out yet, but I don't disagree with the choices they've made.
Right, because everything they pick, it seems like they're trying. Well, now they're going to be trying to hopefully curb Saunders' aggressivity, because Sonder is going in there and absolutely just straight sending it, and Common Sense is going to have the sense to recognize this and hopefully choose a map where they can be just as aggressive, a little more aggressive.
Yeah, Saunders really, they saw these maps and like, okay, bet we can play aggressive. We're gonna play aggressively.
And it is paying off for them thus far.
Yeah, so of course our next mode is going to be Clam Blitz. We're just waiting on seeing what map they'll be playing on.
Right, and this could be the last game of the set.
Yeah, Common Sense is going to have to win this if they want to keep going on.
Oh, Museum D'Afonso.
Interesting.
Same thing I've said for every map. You love it or you hate it. But I feel like this one is a way more balanced map, in my opinion, because like there's a lot that you can do here. Because Clam Blitz, you really have to push yourself all the way up into the enemy plat in order to even get to the basket, much less make a push out of anything. And here, Saunders' aggressivity is really going to get them in there.
We'll definitely see both teams fighting it out for mid at first, trying to get control there before they move on to the opponent's ramp. We might even see somebody try to sneak in that left side onto the opponent's plat from that little box that's set up.
I'm expecting we'll have to keep a keen eye on that. Yes, it's going to keep happening.
But yeah, so I know you play a lot of Tri-Slosher Nouveau. Do you really like it for camping these ledges here?
On this map in general, yes. However, for Clam Blitz in particular, I tend to switch to Octobrush. That way I can zip cast all the way up and get some more picks off of there and then have the fall off and whatnot. But either way, it's a common thing. Getting the fall off is important here because of as soon as you have control of the enemy ledge, you have control of the map. Here we go.
Here's our game 4 best of 7. Common Senseless has to win this game to stay in it.
Yep, or they'll go down to second bracket. And here we go. We see
Hitzel has switched to, Hitzel was telling me earlier that he's been enjoying the Zimmy. Just like feels good to him. He doesn't like take it out that often.
Yeah, and here it is. It is out. Their game 4 is like now or never. So he pulls out the Zinni. And 3 down on the side of Common Senseless already in the first 15 seconds. Wipe out.
Already wiped, unfortunately. Sonder can already start moving in. They're going to paint up real quick, build up some specials, build up some paint on the ground.
Oh, and they keep getting pick after pick, but they don't have the clams just yet. So hopefully that's going to help Common Senseless get some picks and keep them out because they can't push just yet.
And there we go.
And
yeah, the clams do spawn a little bit slowly here, so perhaps that was, all according to plan, but they have not stopped this push. They're still moving on. They've got, player running back, getting clams, while other players are keeping up the aggression.
Birch is being a ledge goblin over there on the right. Nobody can open right because Birch is ready for it. Oh my gosh, 2 down on the side of Common Senseless again. If Saunders continuing the push, they're down to 17 already, and 3 are down on the side of Common Senseless. This could be it.
They've got clams, but I don't know if they can get them in there in time.
Greg goes for it. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the end of their push. They bring it down to 14, taking a thick penalty, but it might have been enough to shake Common Senseless.
That is a really, really good push. That is what you want. Get as far down as possible in your first push on that basket, because every time you pop that basket, you're giving the opponent a free power clam.
That you are, and Common Senseless is, oh my gosh.
Oh,
that wiper pick was beautiful, and here comes Sonder with yet another push. Is Common Sense is going to be able to fight them off?
Birch is, being a little bit sneaky here, not grabbing an 8th clam just yet to get that power clam. Really wanting to play aggressively. They don't need 2 players holding on to power clams with a lead this high.
Yeah, they don't, but here they are going in anyway, getting close. They're able to, oh my goodness, they
They're
have the
clear
clams.
checkpoint.
They have the clams. What?
There we go. That's
Oh, well,
Sonder gets the fourth game.
sorry for anyone who took a bathroom break. You already missed it. Game 4 goes to Sonder. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Look at their faces.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
Yeah. That was over in a flash. Really, really just clean work from Sonder there.
Another fist bump. Game 4 goes to Sonder, and winner's final goes to Sonder. They are moving on to the grand finals, while Common Senseless is going to have to go fight it out with Washed.
Yeah, they do have one more chance to get back in there.
Looking forward to that. It's going to be another nail biter. Oh, wait, no. Well, not necessarily with Wash. It's whoever wins between Free Flow and Wash.
Yes, true. And, Free Flow has been a really, really strong team, too.
Yeah, that they have, and we haven't seen the result of that game yet. So whoever wins between Free Flow and Wash is going to have to fight it out with Common Senseless in Loser's Final up next, probably.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. But fantastic work. This was just a super clean gameplay from Sonder on here. Like, really just... No notes. So it was great.
They put the blitz in Clam Blitz. That's all I have to say.
Many, many booyahs to them. Both teams are gonna, start wrapping up for what they have right there. We'll wait to see who's gonna be on stage next, and we will catch Sonder in a little bit in the grand finals.
Yep, sounds like the plan.